Virgo, you are being invited to make a shift. And it is through this shift that potentially can support growth and change here. Beneath the deck is boundary, and beneath that is healer. You're probably being called to support your parents, or you are a caregiver to your children. This feels like it could also be related to work, friendships, but you have this programming that, Virgo, makes you feel like in order to be a wonderful person, a great person, which you are just because you exist, but you have to work overtime, giving of yourself, giving so much of your time, giving resources, giving advice, giving love, playing the middle when you need to have belonging and loving connections with the people that you are around. That's what's coming through really strong when I see shift, growth, and boundaries here, and then healer. You probably are in the healing arts. I just heard teacher. Maybe you are a reader. Maybe you are a energy mover and shifter. You are a therapist, a counselor. You probably have this ability to heal people with your hands or your words. And there's quite a bit that's being pulled from you in the work that you do. And this feels like there's potential here for you to make a shift in how you are giving of yourself so that you can sustain yourself in this work. I'm also sensing and feeling that I'm speaking to someone who's getting so overwhelmed. And I'm going to get some tarot out here in just a moment, but so overwhelmed. 10 of Wands, where that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So overwhelmed until you probably, Virgo, are thinking about getting out of a friendship or completely moving out of your gift, your healing service, for those of you who are healers, because it has been so much. But boundaries here is what's going to be incredibly, incredibly important. So we'll get some tarot out here, Virgo, and welcome to the space. My name is Shaan. Some of you probably know me as D. Either is fine. All right. Welcome to the space. So for shift, God, angel, spirit guides, why is shift out here? What do you want Virgo to know at this time? Why is shift here? Thank you. Number 9. So this feels like you and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. The return of fortune, wealth. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles out here. This is you. Okay. Anything else, God, angel, spirit guides? In terms of this shift, have these birds outside and they're making nests and they are feisty over their territory. Okay. Okay. Beneath the deck, Tower. Definitely some shift happening. So I say this tenderly, Virgo, and this is not to be alarmed, but this is just something that is a caution to you, Virgo, on your journey. When we are called into our purpose, and this feels like this is tied to some type of purpose, something that's deeper than just the I do this and this is just a fly by night type of thing. This kind of feels like something related to soul and purpose. What I'm saying is that when we are being invited to make a shift, but we are ignoring it, or we're not certain about it, or we're not clear, the longer we take to make a shift, the closer that we are to a tower, to bringing on a tower. Because if you are really in your purpose work, the idea is for you to be preserved in what it is that you do. And so I believe deeply that spirit will create, or you will also create in your life, a significant change out of nowhere to push you into where you're going. So I have the Wheel of Fortune out here. I have the Page of Cups out here. The Page of Wands. Just off of this feels like there has been some information coming into you that is reminding you of your gift and your path to keep you on the path, but it also feels like there may have been some information coming through from someone that may have been a little bit triggering, maybe from someone that you love. You also probably have an idea related to how you want to expand your craft, your gift, your skill, and you are not exactly sure where to go in that yet. But whatever you are doing right now, it is important to remember the open heart chakra space, to keep your heart open to this. You are doing something, or you have the potential to do something right now that really is fulfilling to you in the heart space. It's satisfying to you. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Cups here. This feels like your intuition, and having a good balance between logic, earth, and the intuitive knowing. Okay, that's going to be really important. Now I have some reversals out here. Aries here, and then I have you here reverse. This feels like you just not feeling all of the confidence that you need about either setting boundaries or moving forward in the direction that you want to move forward in. There feels like there's a little bit of doubt. You might be needing healing words from people to make you feel confident about a shift that you are thinking about making, or that you're feeling like you want to make. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us about growth. We have growth out here as well, Virgo. What do you want Virgo to know about growth here? Thank you, God. Okay, yeah. The Tower is out here again on a new journey. Yeah, whatever if I say this tenderly, Virgo, there's something that you are avoiding. And this is beneath the deck again. The Page of Cups. This feels like trusting your creativity, trusting your dream. You may be getting people who are complimenting you on what you do and also inviting you to go deeper, and it kind of feels like trust, and you get to have boundaries around that. Sometimes, you know, hearing people say like, oh, you're great, or I love you, you've done great work, thank you for helping me, you're such a great spirit, that kind of can make us feel like we have to keep giving and giving and giving of ourselves. And that's sometimes a part of the process, but it's also important to have boundaries as well. Go ahead and go on this journey, okay? Because it's through this journey you kind of cancel out and you reverse any sense or feeling of misfortune that has been felt. This Tower that's happening, I feel like you're in it in some way, and it's happening so that it can catapult you and push you into this next chapter of your life. If you're not experiencing a Tower, thank goodness, right? We don't claim that. But if you're not experiencing a Tower right now, or a significant change where it just seems like everything is, you know, falling down or moving into a different direction than your plan, none of your plans are working. If you're not feeling any of that, this feels like a caution to keep following your divine purpose, going after your dream, listening to your soul calling, making the choices in your life that are good for you, creating the boundaries that really keep you in a place where your heart is open and whole. And that is what initially gets you in the frequency to circumvent any type of financial loss or lack. If you're experiencing financial loss or lack, the message is still the same. You have an opportunity to move forward in a new direction. What I want to communicate here, Virgo, is that in this moment, while you're shifting and you're going through this growth, but the growth feels very much like you're moving backwards. If you're going through that right now, the idea is not to stop or to slow down. The idea is to walk into it and to explore what's happening in your life and what it's trying to communicate to you. Virgo, that is what I have for you. I hope you are well in the world. I'd love it if you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you can't do all of that, it's okay. My hope is that I can see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. Take care. Bye.